Okay, that sounds like a plan.
I think it's isn't it like a 10-foot sphere or something like that?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube.
Oh, 15, yeah, then I'm going to say that they're just barely out of range and that's not going to hit them.
Okay.
You're still close enough that people can dart back and forth between different enemies, but far enough that there's a little bit of a gap between you all. So.
Okay. We will cast Thunder Wave then. Actually, okay. Will you let me cast... I can use the ring in addition to casting this and my...
yeah, the ones in the ring are ready. You can use them essentially as a bonus, yeah.
Awesome, sounds good. We'll cast Thunder Wave first then.
Okay.
At level 2. God, why?
Okay, but this one's not versus AC. This one they have to make a Constitution save, don't they?
Yeah, to take half damage.
Yeah, so
it's...
you don't roll the hit with the area of effect.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I don't. Yeah, why is the attack on that one?
Yeah, and I don't know why you're saying your DC is... Oh, because it's 8 plus your 5. Okay, yeah, so 13 sounds right. So they both have to beat a 13 Constitution.
Yes.
Small one fails, so small one's going to be dead. And the big one succeeds, and so he takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So small one takes 18 and dies, just explodes essentially. And the big one takes 9 and also dies. So you just send them both basically just flying back. The small one in pieces. And that is that. And then, so if you want to cast one of your stored spells in the ring or whatever.
The thing is... Yeah, that's a level 1.
There's still that one left.
There's one left fighting Caden. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to... Let me see. So, yeah, I don't... We'll cast Sacred Flame on that one that's left. So it has to make a DC save.
Dexterity. It has to beat your 13.
Yeah.
It rolled a 12, but it has no bonus. So it takes 8 radiant damage.
So it takes 8. And then I will use my ring and cast the level 2 Cure Wounds that I have in it.
Okay, and that's just on who are you casting that?
On me.
On you? Okay. So just go ahead and resolve how much you're healing with that. And then it's Ivan's turn. And there's this last one that just got hit with a laser beam and is not feeling too good. In front of Kate.
Guess who's tasting my staff?
Yep, it's dead.
12.
Actually, you rolled for your dagger there. I hope you realize.
Oh.
I mean...
Whoops.
I'm assuming your chance to hit is the same with either of them?
Actually, my chance to hit is better with the staff.
So with the same roll, you still would have hit with the staff, plus the staff has a plus 2 to damage. So it's going to do a minimum of 3 damage. Yeah, so it's dead.
Basically,
as long as we can determine
went with my staff and went psych and stabbed it with the dagger.
That works. Either way, it's dead. It had 2 hit points.
Cannon.
You basically just had to hit it. Okay, so that's all of those dead.
Yay. And now we're all impregnated by frog people.
This is just a test one, so ignore it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually, on the last one, I didn't have the damage die in it. I just have a base of 4.
Oh. So you actually would have done a little bit more.
Yeah, I would have, if I'd have actually rolled, it would have been more than 4. Because 4 is the floor on that one.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, 4 still killed it, so it didn't matter. Yeah. Okay, so you killed all of those, and now this chamber, like I said, it's just got that little stream running into it, and it's just another pond. Quite a few chambers like that in here, and that's all that's in here. Now that this ladder did, and that was this one.
As much as I hate to say, I need to use a potion of healing.
Boy, do you hate to say it.
Even after using your Cure Wounds spell?
Dude, hey. I was at like 4 hit points.
He was fucking dying.
Like, I was either going to kill both of those or die in the process.
Yeah, and I was honestly very tempted to just pour a potion down your throat if you didn't cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. That'll help.
That's like almost a third of your health back there.
Yeah. Yeah, after that and my Cure Wounds, I'm basically healed up. So.
Okay. All right, so you've done that now. Obviously, you have to kind of head back to here out of that chamber. Which way you're going to go then?
Yeah, it should be one of these three, I guess.
Well, this one goes back to the entrance.
Well,
This
I
one
meant
goes to that chamber with the totem.
Yeah,
This is the one that you saw the pool on? Yeah. Oh, sorry,
I
one of
meant
those three.
three up here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of those three, we'll have to go that direction.
So you got to pick which one you want to go down.
Before we go any further, Caden, you took some damage. Are you alright?
I'm well enough.
If you say so,
I'll be okay.
your mother will be okay.
Your father would be okay.
This is all in character, by the way.
Yep.
Okay. Which direction are you guys going to go?
In honor of Ivan, I say we go right.
That is a bad idea, and you are a bad person for suggesting it. Do not give up tradition so easily, my friend. We go right.
Okay, so the two of them are voting for right, so I guess that's what you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's a good thing you did that, because otherwise it would have just drawn it out longer. So you start going right along that tunnel, and
The funny thing is, I legitimately was going to say left, but I accidentally said right.
that makes that even better. That really makes that even better.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you start. I'm just gonna get rid of all this nonsense because you don't need it anymore.
Just select it all and then just hit delete.
Right? Can I do that?
Yeah, you
Oh
just
yeah.
create a box.
Oops. Missed one. Okay. So you go up that tunnel, and the sound of the rushing water kind of picks up now, and you enter in to this huge chamber, like 3-4 times as big as any of the chambers you've come across up to this point. And
is it time for bed?
in this chamber, you can see there's a large, essentially like basically pond/lake in the middle. There are 3 different streams running into it from different areas that seem to come from other parts of the caves. And then across the chamber on the opposite side is almost a river of it exiting out in what would be the direction of the town. But you kind of don't notice most of that, because in the center of this lake there is a circular platform that has raised portions of it so that water kind of run through the middle of it and whatnot. It creates a ring, so there's water in the middle, and then the ring with like essentially bridges on parts of it, so the water enters the middle of the ring. And the floating above this ring of water, or this circle of water in the exact center, is a enormous crystal, a big gem that is just like pulsating with like dark energy.
It's the dark crystal.
Yeah, essentially. Above this crystal are 2 essentially like aqueduct things that come out of opposite sides of the chamber. And water is coming down them, and they're pouring on top of the crystal, and then some of that water is cascading off, and then some of it's dripping out of the bottom of it as this black sludge into the pool of water underneath. And there are also, on top of this circular ring platform, there are 4 pillars that go up into the ceiling. So this obviously was some sort of chamber built around the spring when it was discovered. And yeah, there are a couple of slads scattered around on that ring, but none of them see you yet. And
Oscar,
yeah,
you could hit that with lightning.
I don't have any. I actually don't have any lightning spells. It's just thunder. But I can
Hit that with stuff.
Hit that with something. I don't know. Will this dark crystal be affected by radiant damage?
I don't know. Also, everyone roll a perception check real fast, because that stuff you see obviously upon entering the room, but there's a couple other things that you might.
Woohoo!
Brace yourself for a not good roll.
Oscar?
I know. No, sorry. I was trying to find my little.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if you had heard, had just not heard me, if it got glitched there for a second or
He
something.
rolls a natural 20 on initiative.
After failing how many attack rolls?
Can we
wasn't
just
supposed to be
count that as a
initiative.
perception roll?
That wasn't supposed to be initiative,
I'm
though.
sorry.
But I'll accept it as a 20 for
It's an obvious 20.
Yeah, I'll accept it. It's a natural 20, so I'll accept it as a nat 20 for your perception. So Oscar and Caden, you can actually see at the top of the chamber above the pillars. It looks like you can actually see the pillars are built into the foundations of another structure. And there is a very, very tiny hole with a glimmer of light showing through it.
So what we do is blow the floor out of whatever structure that is.
I'm okay with that plan.
How far up is that?
It's probably about 60 feet up. It's a big chamber.
Just remember my brother's cousin. He died in a cave.
And that is very sad.
Take it as a warning, you idiots.
Okay.
If we
You
blow out
have
the
a
ceiling, it
small
falls on us.
time period to do anything you want to do here, and then you're going to be rolling initiative. So
I'm
Well,
really
going-
tempted to blow the floor out of that building.
Is there stuff for me to hide behind?
there's a couple of pieces of rock and stuff floating around, sticking around on the shore around the lake, and then there's the platform in the middle of the lake that has those pillars. You could probably use the pillars themselves for cover, but then you're right on that platform. There are bridges out to that central ring. It's
Hanging back in the doorway.
All right, I'm going to.
so there's the central ring, and it's got the water in the middle with the crystal up above that, and then there's like a bridge here and a bridge there, and then this is all kind of water around it,
Mhm. So I'm going to do
and then
some
the pillars.
super. Yep, that happened. Super stealth action moves and hum the Mission Impossible theme song to myself as I hide behind stuff and flip to the next cover.
Okay. Roll 2 stealth checks and an acrobatics.
Oh,
I'm gonna reroll that one.
Yeah, reroll. Okay, 15. 14. Acrobatics. Okay. Luckily, the slad don't see you. The crystal itself isn't really capable of perception, so not in the same sense that we might think. Although it is slightly sentient. So yeah, you're up behind a rock, kind of near one of the bridges.
Okay.
From where you're at, it's about 30 feet to the crystal.
Okay.
Because the bridges aren't very long. It's the central ring itself is probably about 20 foot, 40 foot diameter, 20 foot in either direction or radius. So it's a pretty big little ring there in the middle. And then the bridges themselves are probably only
Am I near
10
any
to 20 feet.
the slabs? Am I near any of them?
No, they're all on the central ring.
Okay.